This video is called the Business Intelligence Project, and I will present some tools that are useful to manage business intelligence projects. In order to create a business intelligence project, several items must be considered. Here, I'm going to consider just some examples: the process, the organization, scheduling, and tools used. To develop the life cycle of the project, we may use CRISP-DM. CRISP-DM is an approach that was initially developed for data mining projects, but it is possible to generalize to the context of business intelligence, or more precisely to business intelligence and analytics. CRISP-DM stands for Cross-Industry Process for Data Mining. CRISP-DM methodologies provides a structured approach to planning a data mining project. It is a robust, well-proved methodology. The CRISP-DM model may be represented as shown in the diagram. This model is idealized a sequence of events. In practice, many of the tasks can be performed in a different order, and it will often be necessary to backtrack to previous tasks and repeat specific actions. The model does not try to capture all possible routes through the data mining process. The first stage of CRISP-DM process is to understand what you want to accomplish from the business perspective. It is an astoundingly common mistake to start projects without first properly defining the problem and objectives. This mistake is not specific to data analysts, but it is common to all types of problem-solving activities. The organization may have competing objectives and constraints that must be appropriately balanced. The goal of this stage of the process is to uncover important factors that could influence the outcome of the project. Neglecting this step can mean that the great deal of the effort it put into producing right answers to the wrong questions. Business objectives consist of business objectives identification, context description, including risks and contingencies, identification of data mining objectives, and producing a project plan. The second stage of the CRISP-DM process requires you to acquire the data listed in the project resources. This first collection includes data loading if this is necessary for data understanding. For example, if you use a specific tool for data understanding, it makes perfect sense to load your data in this tool. If you acquired multiple data sources, then you need to consider how and when you are going to integrate this. Data understanding includes collect data, describe data, explore data, and verify data quality. Stage 3 is data preparation. Now that we understand what raw data we are dealing with, we prepare it for our analysis and modeling. Data mining, as it is sometimes called, is simultaneously the most time-consuming, least rewarding. However, arguably the most important part of the data mining process. Remember, garbage in, garbage out. The preparation stage includes the following tasks: select data, clean data, generate new attributes required for analysis, and integrate data, merging and aggregating data. Next stage is modeling. in the modeling phase, we are ready to get to the juicy part of the CRISP-DM process. Here, we find the answers to our questions by performing modeling and statistical analysis. In this phase, some techniques, typically machine learning, are used to identify patterns. In the modeling phase, the modeling phase includes the following tasks: select the modeling techniques, generate a test design, build a model, and assess the model. The next phase is evaluation phase. The purpose of this phase is not assessing the models. This was performed previously. It evaluates the results and compares them with business purposes. Evaluation phase includes the following tasks: evaluate results, review process, and determine next steps. The deployment consists of incorporating the results obtained into the business. It includes the following tasks: deployment planning, monitoring and maintenance planning, final report, and project review. Previously, we presented the process, but now it is important to stress the organization. In order to do this, we may use as tool the RACI. RACI matrix is a responsibility assignment matrix. It describes the participation of various roles in completing tasks in a project. RACI is an acronym derived from the 4 words responsible, accountable, consulted, and informed. It is used for clarifying and defining roles and responsibilities in cross-functional or departmental projects and processes. To support planning and scheduling, we may use a Gantt chart. A Gantt chart is a type of bar chart that illustrates a project schedule. It is named after its inventor, Henry Gantt. Now it is important to choose the more appropriate tools. Some MIT researchers from Sloan Management School produced a decision tree that is useful to identify main techniques, especially machine learning techniques that may be used in data mining or machine learning projects. Thank you for your attention.